Hey man, we're here with my guy Cortez. We're sitting down and we're gonna do some strategy planning, man. We're gonna see what we can do to add or aid to his goals for 2023, right? We're gonna develop a plan. We wanna be able to execute so that at the end of the year, we can sit down and say, hey, we made it. Okay, so yeah, that's a little bit what we're gonna do today. We're gonna see what Cortez is wanting to do for 2023. We're gonna see what we can add to it. We're gonna see how we can tweak that process, and there's gonna be more to come. This is just the first sit down of about 4 this year. So we're gonna meet on a quarterly basis, tweak his process. At the end of the year, you guys are gonna see that Cortez is gonna be successful at what he said he wanted to do for 2023. So you guys stay tuned. You may hear something that may be able to add to your goal planner or whatever it may be, right? So take it in. If you can apply it to what it is that you're doing. And man, let's win big in 2023.
Basically, my goal is to have just a good, solid plan set in place on how I want to approach this real estate thing. So, basically, the money, the funds that I get, from the profits that I'm already receiving right now, pretty much want to take that money, just use it, as capital, so I can put it towards building a rental portfolio. And then once I build one rental portfolio, then I want to just go ahead and just move on to the next, then move on to the next, then move on to the next. By the end of the year, I want to at least have at least two, maybe 3 rental properties. That's my goal for the year. So by using the program as leverage, I'm going to pretty much apply that, to building up my rental portfolio.
And if Cortez is going towards a deal a month, say that's your goal. It's one deal a month. We need 5 appointments per month. Yeah. Because that's going to be your metric. And as we get better, we can tweak that metric. Right. So this is a sit down that we can have on a quarterly basis to see where we're at. Right. Okay. We have an initial plan. So what I'm going to say, I'm trying to kind of see if I can gauge your metrics when it comes to your door knock, because you're pretty good at getting appointments. Because if we got 50 doors a week, we know we can get an appointment out of that. Right. Appointment or 2 per week. Right. Right. That puts us at about 8 appointments per month. And according to his metric, was about 2 deals a month, 2, almost 3 deals a month. Yeah. Which we've almost hit that on a monthly basis. I think October was the only month that was, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to build that metric with you. Okay. That way Cortez knows, hey, this week I need to hit 50 doors. Yeah. Because 50 doors is going to put me within my metric to get my appointments. And then we get them deals. Right. And then especially with you this year, you're transitioning into leading the appointment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to up your value, and it's going to up your turnover as well, because some of the trust that is lost when a third party comes in, you're going to be able to keep. Right. That's just the name of the game, right? Sometimes even when I do come, they're familiar with you. Mm-hmm. They have to get familiar with me all over, right? Mm-hmm. If they can just directly work with you, the success rate goes up. This is how it works. Yeah, right? Absolutely. So once you get to that point to where you're taking the appointments, or you're even leading the appointments, and they feel that this information is coming from you and you are the direct point of contact, they're going to trust whatever comes from that even more. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, gotcha. So that's another work. So we got 50 doors a month. You got that written down? Yeah. Or 50 doors a week. 200 doors a month should yield us about 5 appointments a month. Then that five appointments a month is yielding us bare minimum 1 deal per month. At least 1 deal. Mm-hmm. At least 1 deal a month. All right, got it. So at 1 deal a month, of course, that puts us at 12 deals a year. Mm-hmm. So, okay, bam, that's that metric. Now, what, you're 4 deals in?
Yeah, but I know we had one with Miss Deanna, but True. So that was contract. Yeah. How many deals have you actually profited on so far? 3. 3? Yeah. So that'd have been 4. So technically, Miss Edna is technically fifth contract. Yeah. But it'd be fourth deal. Okay. Yeah. So now what we need to start thinking of, what is Cortez's long-term goal? My long-term goal is to basically collect the whatever it is that we profit off of the deals that we get, sit that money to the side so that I could use that as capital, to go ahead and just start building my own portfolio as far as like rental properties, and just get into the fix and flip game, for myself. Right. Because door knocking, it's good leverage, to me. Right. Especially with the vision that I'm a part of right now, it's very good leverage. Right. But I also want to be able to, not only maximize this leverage, but also use it for my own, gain as well, moving forward. So that's why I say I want to just take the profits that I gain, from the program, sit that to the side, and go ahead and just use it to build my own portfolio.
Right, for sure. Yeah. So then the next step in the process, does the program give you the opportunity to start building that portfolio? So that's at deal 11.
Okay.
Right? Because we got the 10 deal plan.
Absolutely.
So if we're already at 4, we're abiding by this metric, right? That means halfway through the year, as we go into the 3rd quarter, that's where you're at. You're at deal 11.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's a goal right there. So that goal is to be in position to build portfolio by the end of June. People will make these blanket goals without a real strategy of execution.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then the opportunity presents itself, and they're not in position to take advantage of that opportunity. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So at deal 11, we know for sure that you want to get rentals.
Yeah.
You and the wife want to start building a rental portfolio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so at deal 11, we need to make sure that we are financially in a place from the 10 deals that we got.
Absolutely.
To be able to put towards that to get that first rental portfolio.
Absolutely.
So then deal 12.
Then deal 12.
So what are we doing with deal 12? We got to speak it out like this. We got to, because when it comes, we're ready.
Yeah, gotcha.
Even though it ain't came yet, you got to talk like it's there. So deal 12, deal 11, we already know that we're gonna rent it.
Yeah,
we're gonna add to the rental portfolio. What do we do with deal 12?
With deal 12, I know we want to have at least 3. We want to have at least 3 rental properties. So deal 11, deal 12, and deal 13 will pretty much be, building up and helping us build up a rental portfolio.
So question: after deal 11, do we still have the capital to be able to attack deal 12 the same way?
Most likely not.
That's what we want to think about.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I see where you're going.
So, okay, deal 11, we know we got the capital because we got 10 deals worth of capital to be able to fund deal 11.
Right.
So deal 12, I think we probably need to put ourselves in position to JV it, because you're gonna have that option. Yeah. Okay. So deal 12, I think it would be advantageous for you to JV it. Okay. To where you put some money towards it, right? And then you 50-50 that deal. Got you. Build another capital pocket. Got you. We still have room for you to meet that 3 rental goal by the end of the year. Yeah. Even at halfway point to the year, if based off our metrics, which I think they'll get better just based off demonstration, you getting out there and you've already got a good foundation in what it is that you're doing. I think it'll be way better than that. But just baseline metrics. Deal 11 comes in June. Okay, now and that's rental portfolio. Deal 12 is JV to build up the capital again. Deal 13. So we're in August, according to the metrics. Deal 13, depending on what we do with deal 12, we may have to JV again. Yeah. We may have to JV deal 13, which will put us in a capital place for deal 14. To run the same play that we did on deal 11. Yeah. So at that point, at deal 14, there's 2 rental. We done added 2 rentals to the portfolio. That's a grind. It is. Because you know what's coming with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 50 doors a week, 200 a month. That's a grind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I always say, like, whatever your goal is, it's always realistic. Yeah. As long as you're able to realistically put that grind into what you got going. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Can we get 50? Hell yeah, I believe you can get 50 doors in a week. I done done it before. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it ain't nothing that you've not done already. I done done it plenty of times. Right, so that ain't nothing. So now it's just sticking with the consistency of making sure, hey, we get the 50 doors a week. Yeah, just being consistent with it. Yeah, because we know what our metric is. Right. And as we get better, our metric, you know what I'm saying? So now every 200 doors instead of 200 doors for 5 appointments, okay, it's 200 doors for 10 appointments. Yeah. And out of them 10 appointments is 2 deals. Right. So now we get on this, because remember when you went on that stretch this past year? Yeah. What, it was like 3 deals in what? In 1 month. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're gonna have those months. Yeah. To where, okay, yeah, we get more than the bottom line metric. You know what I'm saying? To where, okay, we grinded for 1, but the metric worked in our favor. Right. And we got 3. Right. So that's gonna happen. So when we have that plan right there, even if it happens sooner than we expect, we're still prepared to take action where action needs to be taken because we've already planned to be able to, to know what we need to do at that point. And that's exactly what that is.
Absolutely.
So that's a consistent grind. That's going to be a blood, sweat, and tears grind.
Well, the capital from the first property is going to be used from the deals that come in from with the program. So the program, so each deal that comes in that I get, each contract that is signed, I'm going to pretty much just set that money to the side, set those funds to the side, and and that's just going to happen after every single deal. Every single deal that comes in, the money is just going to sit to the side, so I can just keep building and keep building and keep building. That way I could use that, capital to go ahead and fund, my projects. And for the ones after that, pretty much it's going to do like the plan that we have. We're just going to do just like a 50-50 deal. So that's pretty much what we're going to do at that point.
My goal for 2022 was 20 deals. I need to sign 20 contracts in 2022. I signed 36.
Yeah.
I laid down exactly what I'm doing for you. I laid down my metrics.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna sign 20 contracts, okay, this is how many appointments I need to be in. 2023 will be year 2.
Yeah.
So going into year 3, takeover mode.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've met our goal of, okay, we've added 3 properties to the rental portfolio.
Absolutely.
We've done a few JV deals.
Yeah.
So we've seen some decent profits, right?
Yeah.
So now since we've done that, then okay, now we're sitting down, okay, we've seen what we can do in 2022 in 1 year. Now we got more capital in our pocket going into 2024. Let's double it up.
Right.
Let's add 6 this year.
Yeah.
Let's add 6 this year and let's flip quite a few. Let's go ahead and take a whole project instead of a JV.
Yeah.
Let's take a whole one.
Yeah.
It's possible, bro.
Yeah. I like that.
And as you learn the creative buying options, the creative strategies of how we purchase, you'll notice that as much money as you may think that you need, you don't need that much actually.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just need whatever needs to be brought to the table at closing.
Yeah.
And then that's going to help with your negotiating as well because you're funding it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know where you need to get it. So I'm telling you, it's crazy how it works. When you know you're funding it, that negotiation tactic gets a bit, you know what I'm saying? It gets critical, you feel me?
Right on.
But then you're at that point. Now you're taking on full deals.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're at that point, I think at that metric, you're saying, okay, we're holding 1 deal per month, we're flipping 1 deal per month. That's boss status.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then when we get out of 2024 to 2025, Cortez and his wife are full-time real estate investors for themselves.
Absolutely.
You got the hustle. That's there. And that's what can't be taught.
Yeah.
You got what can't be taught.
Yeah.
Now it's just strategy and planning. Putting it on paper and actually having a deal, having a blueprint that we can go off to where every day we get up, we know what we're doing.
2023 is what we're working on. Once we get 2023 established and get 2023 rolling, then of course probably mid 2023 going into the end of 2023, we'll start putting together a solid plan for 2024.